Hey there, Cancer. I am back with another video, okay? So I'm going to do a general reading. Welcome to Casual Tarot. Remember, it's a big world, okay? So it is general. And this is definitely not professional advice. You do what you want, Cancer. But we're going to get right into it. I'm going to get an oracle card, and then we'll get into the tarot. You know, I do sense that some of you are coming into some kind of luck. But it's not just that for some of you. It's actually a door that is going to bring a lot of prosperity, okay? A lot of your dreams coming true. Maybe someone is helping you with that, okay? Because I feel like someone may be building with you is what I'm sensing. Again, it's general, so some is just, you know what, that door is opening and it's time to, you know, walk through. All right. For some of you, I feel like you're in the process of healing, okay? But some of you may be healing, but it's almost like things keep coming up that kind of brings you a little backwards, okay? It's almost like you have to start the healing process over, all right? Try to let go of anything in the past, okay? But I will say that there are things that will come up that you may need to defend yourself with the hostilities card, okay? This is when you should take a stand though, okay? So sometimes we have to defend ourselves. Sometimes we have to go into battle even if we don't want to, okay? If it's the right thing to do, okay? You have walking away. Some of you may be walking away from old habits, maybe people, or just maybe, you know, self-fear, okay? Because I feel like some of you are feeling pretty good and you kind of want to test the waters with different things and kind of explore the world, or, you know, new things, you know, that maybe you've been curious about but never really went out and seeked it out, okay? I also sense that some of you are going through a learning process where you're like really elevating, and it's more like you're learning a lot about life, about the world, so you're kind of seeing things differently. For some, this is something recent. You're just looking at life different, you're looking at people different, and it's in a good way because you're learning from experiences, even other people's experiences, you know, what you see, what you witness, that type of thing. Some of you feel disconnected. I feel like that has a lot to do with the past thing I was talking about, you know, letting that go, okay? And I feel like a lot of you are going to a new beginning too, and I feel like that's kind of holding you back, and it's also clouding your judgment, right? Because you have a lot to be thankful for. There's a lot of opportunity coming your way, and I just feel like, not that you're not going to feel it or, you know, experience it, is more like you could experience more and feel it more if you walk away from negativity, especially thoughts, okay? You have the world in reverse, okay? So as I said, some of you feel disconnected, but I also feel like a lot of you are going through this, like I said, a learning process. Don't get me wrong, we all are, but this is something that I feel like you're going to come to an end to. You're going to have an understanding at some point. You may even have to go through some things for that to happen. But I do feel like, you know, you will at some point see the bigger picture is what I'm sensing. Okay. But I feel like a lot of you need to let go of the past, but not just the past, just negative habits is what I'm sensing. Okay. 8 of Cups in reverse. It could be people that, you know, have been in your life, that have drained you, maybe, you know, for a while and you didn't do anything about it. It could be just obstacles that you let get to you. But I feel like a lot of it is stuff that no longer is, okay? and you're having trouble letting it go. But it's holding you back more than you think, Cancer, okay? It's clouding your judgment, it's occupying your mind, okay? But I also feel like some of you have some things to let go of currently, okay? And I feel like you guys know what it is, okay? You guys are, an intuitive sign, you're a water sign, and I just feel like you guys know what it is, but it's almost like it's hard for you to do it, and it's hard for everyone to, really practice what they preach, but the more you try, the easier it gets, Cancer, okay? Knight of Swords, okay? So I kind of feel like you guys are not seeing everything clearly, but I feel like at some point, it's weird because I feel like some of you are starting to, but some of you, it's like but it's like, I don't know, something inside you just won't let things go. So maybe some of you are holding some grudges, okay? Anyway, this Knight, he doesn't think, you know what I'm saying? He just acts without thinking, okay? And I kind of feel like some of you are doing that to an extent, okay? And I don't think you realize how much it's holding you back from feeling that complete feeling, okay? For not feeling disconnected, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you want. You don't want to feel that way, but at the same time, you're not seeing how your actions are contributing to that. Whether people do things to you or not, there's something that you're doing that is contributing, okay? And with the swords, it's about thought. Making decisions, rational decisions, and I just feel like that's what it is. You're not seeing the bigger picture. You're not letting go of a lot too, I would say too, but I just feel like I don't think you realize how much you contribute, okay, by the way that you see things and act. And the thing is, with that hostilities card, I feel like you're going to have to act. And this is an action card. It's a knight, okay? But you got to use your head. It's an air card because it's a sword, okay? So, if you're going to go into battle, you want to plan. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like your judgment is a little clouded because of things in the past for some of you. For others, it's things that they're holding on to presently. And it's hard to let go of things when you're around maybe negative people, okay? But you have to do it for yourself. You have to rise above that, okay? You have the Page of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are getting some news, okay? A new opportunity. I do feel like this is also coming up because the universe wants you to focus more on your physical life, okay? Kind of getting it into order, starting new, okay? Letting go of those bad habits because you are going into a new phase and you don't want to bring any of that with you, Cancer, okay? The Devil upright, and that includes people, okay? And just habits that you have yourself, okay? Especially with situations that involve people, because I feel like that's where that Knight kind of goes wrong, okay? They're too quick, okay? Too quick with their words, too quick with their actions, that sometimes it may even backfire, okay? Or it just doesn't, make sense, okay? It makes sense to you, but it doesn't make sense in the bigger picture, okay? And you're not realizing that. Now, like I said before, I do feel like some of you are walking away from something, and I feel like you may be questioning it. Do not question it. This page, he has a lot of opportunity. He's going to go off and, seek it out. And I feel like that's what you should do. Do not look back. Okay, don't question your decision. You may need to fight your way a little bit. But it would be worth it. It would be worth it, okay? Because I feel a lot of prosperity and success that is available to you. Okay, I felt that even before I did the cards. Okay, so remember that and work on the healing thing, because I feel like a lot of you have people sucking you dry in a way, but it's more emotionally is what I'm sensing. Stressful, that type of thing. For some, it may have even been money at some point, but I feel like it's more emotional. All right. Your bottom card is the woman holding the coin. Maybe some of you are dealing with a female. Okay. I did feel like some of you may need to walk away from people. Okay. And some of you are questioning that decision. Do not question it. Okay. This is something that is not healthy for you. Okay. Door to romance, but don't close yourself off. Okay. From new love. Okay. Whether it's friendship or, a relationship, okay? And remember how much power you have. Use your intuition, Cancer, okay? You have good intuition, goddess of the moon. That will help you deal with the situations that are currently going on and also let go of the past, okay? Your bottom card on the tarot is the Six of Swords. So maybe some of you are traveling. This can represent traveling, but this is more about moving on. And you do have that walking away card, okay? I feel like some of you are questioning that, but you shouldn't, okay? This is something that is long overdue is what I'm sensing, okay? Whether it's from people or just emotional baggage that you're carrying from the past, okay? It's long overdue. Do not look back, all right? You've been through a lot. It's time to, breathe, okay? And again, remember that intuition, High Priestess, very high intuition. You're going to need it because, like I said, for some of you, you may need to fight through a little bit. There may be some that are not going to make it easy for you to move on to this new phase, okay? So just be careful. Yeah, see, top card, Six of Swords, sneaky card. But, it's also about being tactical. Watching your back, you know what I'm saying? But being tactical, knowing that, anything can happen, anything can come up, so you want to be ready no matter what, all right? And I feel like that makes sense with that hostility card because I feel like a lot of you may need to defend yourself in some way, okay? Have hope. There's light at the end of the tunnel with the Star card, all right? And again, stop questioning your decision, because this can represent being on the right path, and I feel like a lot of you are doing that. It's almost like sometimes you feel like you made the right decision, and sometimes you feel like you didn't. But you did, and I feel like deep inside you know that, but you, I guess, question it because of fear, worry, that type of thing, clouded judgment, Cleanse body and spirit. Don't forget you have that healing of the ages, healer of the ages. Okay, something like that a priority. You want to let go of that baggage that you're carrying, Cancer, all right? Take time for yourself, practice self-care, self-love. Tears of joy and sadness. So like I said before, some of you have to kind of push through, but in the end it's a good thing. It's a release. It's for your highest good, okay? It's just something that you may have to fight a little for, okay? Stand up for yourself, okay? But remember the bigger picture. It's for your highest good. Feel it, but let it go. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, a lot of you know that, it's almost like you're kind of purging, you know what I'm saying? It needs to be done, but, it's not easy. It's not an easy transformation. Extremes. Anything extreme is not good, okay? So remember that Devil card, okay? Practice on your habits, okay? Negative habits, letting them go. People, okay? No matter what it is. And also your emotions, you know, maybe overreacting, okay, going 0 to 100, you know what I'm saying? Be careful with that, okay? And also know that sometimes our environment contributes to how we feel, okay? So take note of that, because like I said, a lot of you are very intuitive. Take note of how you feel at certain times, okay? Even with the moon, you know, the phase of the moon, how do you feel? You know what I'm saying? Because that will help you deal with future obstacles, okay? And not take it to the extreme, you know what I'm saying? You have wisdom. You've learned a lot, like I said, okay? And you're still learning. Remember that world, it's a learning card. And I feel like it's more about you guys using that, okay, in your everyday life. Using what you learn, okay, using that intuition, having faith that you have that wisdom, okay, because you do. You've been through a lot of life changing experiences, is what I'm sensing for some. So remember where you were, where you are now, okay, how far you have come, okay. Focus on forward, you know what I'm saying? Focus on the new path that you're on, okay? Remember that Page of Pentacles. This transformation that you're going through, embrace it, okay? It will help you not only let go of that stuff, but it will also help you do what you need to do to clear the path, okay? Because I feel like with some, you know, you're definitely going to have some obstacles. But if you focus, remember that Knight, he's not focused in reverse, okay? But upright, he's focused. He got a plan, and nothing's going to stop him, and that's how you need to be, okay? And recognize that you're going through a transformation, okay? You see that butterfly, okay? Remember that. So that is your reading, Cancer, all right? I hope it helps in some way. Again, this channel is under construction. And good luck. And again, remember how intuitive you are too, okay? Use that in the days ahead, especially when dealing with people, okay? But good luck.